Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that. Today I have Toby, the Ableton drummer, with me and the developer behind the amazing plugin, the One Looper Ableton Live Looper device. And it's out, guys. It's out. You need to get it. If you have Ableton, Max for Live, the Suite version, this thing is a game changer. It is for me. I'm just going to quickly share about what I'm excited about it, and then I'm going to hand it over to Toby to share a bit about the development process and the backstory of this amazing looper. So what makes it really set apart for me is the fact that when you record, the looper records every single dub on a separate track. And it's so intuitive because you just have to focus on the amazing UI that shows you exactly where you are with your looping. The second loop actually gives you a second layer to show you how that loop is. Like the Boss RC505, very similar, but more. And so afterwards, you can, if you want to mix and master your track, even if you play live on the streets where it's noisy, you can take each and every single loop and fine-tune it, master it, so it can sound like a studio album. So that for me was really one of the biggest things. I've never seen anything. There's no looper that I personally know of that can do this. If you do know it, please drop it in the comments because I don't. And other than that, the looper device, if you record a looper track, let's say 1 bar, the second dub can be 10 bars. The third dub can be 5 bars. It can be less and more. So usually you're bound by the first loop and that length. So this it breaks the barriers. It's almost like you really have to get used to it because we're so used to that structure of looping, which really this sets it apart and it just raises the bar. Many other features like undo, very fluent undo, like just knowing where you are when it's recording. I mean, I have it on my laptop open. I can see when it's recording and not. That visual feedback is critical for live performance and you name it. So I'm going to hand over to Toby. He's going to just share a little bit about the development process and behind the scenes. And this, you need to get this plugin, guys. I'm using it all the time now, and it's changed. It almost actually kept me by staying in Ableton, not going the hardware route at all again. So check it out.
Okay, so as Reinhardt already said, this one button live loop is a Max for Live plugin. Max for Live is included in Ableton Live Suite or can be bought as an add-on for standard. You will need this to run this plugin. It's called Device in the Max for Live language. So the beauty here is it's actually just sitting on top of Ableton Live. So you can use all the advantages of Ableton Live. So you could use MIDI or audio even in the same looper. So this is something unseen of, I guess. So it's just using like the typical concept from Ableton Live, but it's simplifying the whole thing into one nice UI. That's why it's called the one button, because you get like one button for recording and all that stuff, very similar to hardware loopers. So yes, so you have like the normal functions like play, stop, redo, overdub, replay, and you are able to map these functions really quick and easy to your MIDI controller. And that's something what is great because people use different gear. People use foot controllers, other people use whatever MIDI controller by the hand, or you can use both actually, because you can map multiple buttons or things you're going to step on to the same function here. So you can build this towards your needs. There are more plugins where you can use all the advantages of Ableton Live. So for example, you can set a prefixed clip length, which is a separate device, and you can as well do auto quantization. It's a separate device as well. But just to give you an idea of like, hey, this is actually using Ableton Live, using track by track. As you said, you can all mix it afterwards. So this is great. And it looked like you are putting more stuff out since you're using that thing as well, because you're just pressing and hitting record when you're doing a concert, and then afterwards you are able to really like separate everything and mix everything separate. So I think that's one of the big points here for you as well. Yeah, so there are a few more things here. Resizable UI, so you can make this as big as you want. You can have like more loopers. You can set those on a second screen as well. So if you have a second screen somewhere in your studio and you want to use it this way, so this is all possible here. And if it's recording, it's giving you that feedback as well, that it's red, and if it's playing, it shows you green. So very similar to hardware looper concepts as we know this. So I think that's quite a lot of info already. Obviously there is more information around that thing. So the good thing, one more thing, the good thing here as well is for people who are starting out, there is a template included. So if you are getting this Max for Live device, this looper plugin, you get a template where I walk you through like how to start with things. So obviously it's like Ableton Live can be a little bit challenging to start off with. So this template is definitely one thing where you get some help when starting out.
Awesome. Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. If you guys want to download the plugin, just link in the description below. Just share in the comments what you guys think about the looper. And if you guys have ideas how to develop this thing further, like we're open for ideas and just like sharing, and it's always nice to get your feedback on this. And so go check out the Ableton Drummer. The link is in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys.